Just give me just a few minutes here. Sharing the stream around here. I don't know how long I'll be live for, but should be hopefully a little bit more of a wholesome stream. Granted, this world is only like 2 years old, but it's been forever since I've been on it. Like, there were some old co-workers that were on this. There was a bunch of now former friends. So, yeah. It's gonna be a fun stream, hopefully. Might talk about like some of the things I had planned for this world. But, you know, stuff that I never really got around to. But obviously there's a bit of lag just because that's the name of the game basically these days. This was my house. For whatever reason, a lot of the signs just stopped working. I don't remember why. But I had a couple banners, had some glowberries. I have 3 allays. You know what? What disc was in here? Ah, Far was in here. Okay. Like, my house wasn't really much. What was in our chest? I had Mellow High and shulker boxes. What did I have the shulker boxes for? Where did I get the books from? I don't remember this. Oh, I have my Elytra. Turtle Hound. Ponzi Scheme, the pickaxe. Ooh, what was in this shulker box? Ah, the boomstick. The Undead Begone axe. Silky Smooth. Looks like just a bunch of mending and breaking golden apples. That's something. A lot of golden carrots. There's so much in this small little area. Like, I remember just trying to light up the bottom of this area. It was just, it took so long. This was essentially the farm that I had. Like, if I needed any wood, this was gonna be the area. I think over here is where I was gonna try and build like a little like island fort. Obviously never got around to finishing that. But the docks... The docks were pretty well lit up. I don't know why the sound is being like super quiet, but I think I needed to fix this a little bit. Or I think I was gonna like set up a building or a little hut right here, but I don't think I ever got around to it. I had almost every crop in the game over here at the time. Yo, welcome in, Okami. This is basically just like a tour stream of an old world I had where this is like where I put almost the almost everything that we had. Griffin, I don't think Griffin really logged on much in the end. The stables. I liked my stables. This entire farm, this was just nice. This is up the map of the world. Well, at least the spawn area, I should say. There was somewhere we ice boated to, like, down this way, but I don't remember what it was. But you can see that there was a lot of construction on things going on. Like, there was a little island out there that got built on, you know, a lot of construction, like from here, 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 and a little bit here. That's all me. It was a lot of the construction, because I think I spent the most time on this world. But we're gonna explore. Not much, because it was locator maps. This was the little archery range that I built. Wasn't much. I have a lot of beehives around here. The clay farm. Another rack. Oh my god, I remember this. I totally forgot that I did this. This was my little fake scam thing. I don't know why it's not... There we go. There's a shrieker. But you could literally throw something because it was a half slab. It was go through into the... well, you'll see in a moment. There's I think I have toppers underneath that. This was my storage area. This area... I built this area out of spite. Like, I had a spider spawner there if I ever needed it. Every single barrel was labeled for something different that I had. Or was planning on getting in this world. Literally, like... there's no fermented spider eye, but, like, poisonous potatoes. Why do I need a barrel for poisonous potatoes? I don't know. I did. Flint? Well, how much flint did I have? I had 52 flint, you know. Crying obsidian, I had like 6. Oh yeah, this was... Oh, it gets a little bit more crazy too. You never know when you need poison potatoes. There's no use for them in Minecraft. This was gonna be like the original brewing room. And it even came down here. I had a bat over here, and I don't remember why I kept him in here. I was like, I remember I had a bat named somewhere. But, like, it was even built over there. this was gonna be like the. I was still working on this. This was gonna be like the actual brewing room. Like I was gonna have wall to wall with potions everywhere. Yeah, Martha. That was the bat's name. I named the bat Martha just for the meme. You know, we had to build this to keep out some of the skeletons and stuff. We tried to light up a lot of the area. Sometimes it just didn't work. What was in this chest? I don't think there was anything. Yeah, I think this was just gonna be like a little bit of a store, a secret room kind of thing. Yeah, because like even that is like that's unfinished fully. You'll see what's down there in a little bit here. Oh yeah, my water, for whatever reason, I felt like I needed a water farm for endless supply of water with this all out here. We'll get to why there's a bunch of frogs there in a moment too. But I had infinite lava like right there in the storage. You know, everything was just labeled. I had a wall for furnaces. I think I was gonna like eventually switch some of these more to blast furnaces. I just never got to it. Yeah, this was all the tinted glass, so you could, for whatever reason. What was gonna be here? I think this was my tadpole breeding room, but then I guess they kind of despawned. But I had bred so many tadpoles in this room. It became way too much for people a lot of the time. I don't know if anybody like came and just started taking stuff out. I did not have much to my name left in wealth. They all died, rest in peace. Oh, that's gonna be so bad because you know what? There was another Oh yeah, we had our ice tunnel. We'll use that later to. I'll show everybody what was there in a moment. Well, in a little bit here. What was it? Oh yeah, I was thinking it's like behind here maybe. Yeah, behind here is where that whole dragon bit was. So I got access in there. I had hoppers and chests in case anybody threw stuff in there. It was a pretty good little setup there. If I can get down the ladder, that'd be nice. Oh, one of the two of the frogs are still alive, and the turtles are still alive. So, I decided at one point to have a turtle farm. And I would sit there, breed a bunch of turtles, and when I had too many, I'd put stairs down, and this water tunnel leads out to the sea, to a gate that I could close if I wanted to. I think I kept like one. Yeah, I kept Timothy out here just to have a turtle at least. Oh, there's still turtle eggs. But man, that took forever to fully flesh out that system. But it was great because I think there was another layer under here for axolotls. I don't know how the frog got in there, but we had an axolotl breeding program in my basement too. That we tried to make it resemble more of like an underground cave, a lush cave, I should say. I gotta close that door. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. But, this is where I tried to set it up so that way I could have hoppers drop in turtle scoots. Listen, my storage facility here was just absolutely pointlessly massive. Like, this was my library room. It needed work. Yes. So, there's this massive cave here on this world that was like right under my house, and I kind of, but I had a geode, and I had mined out. Well, this wasn't like the only one I mined, but this was literally. Welcome in Dragon Gaming, bro. This was for amethyst crystal farming. So that was a fun little area, and I think we were originally like gonna try and design like a full stairway up through here. But like I said, there's a lot of projects on here that we just never got around to. There was an abandoned mine shaft like down there, but there's nothing really interesting about an abandoned mine shaft. That oh, that's right. I was gonna build a secret base down there. Did I actually progress on that? Where was it? It was like over this way. Like, I had a mining operation going on. You're not a moderator on my channel. I'm a small channel, so I don't really need mods. Like, I have a few, but that's about it. I was gonna terraform this area too. Yeah, because I wanted to make more axolotls and stuff down here as well. So I tried terraforming a little bit underground here to expand a little bit of what already was here. But I just it's this thing with Minecraft realms is like once you beat the Ender Dragon, nobody really wants to play anymore. Like, I'm still paying for the realm. Like, this is not the active world that's usually up, but it's like nobody usually plays on these. Welcome in, Pizza. Welcome in. Did I actually have the base being built yet? Or I think I was planning to maybe? So like I was gonna build something around here originally. About Akira Toriyama, I did. If that's the news you're referring to. It is sad for the Dragon Ball fans. And Chrono Trigger. You know, I may have had some issues with some of his writings choices, but yeah, definitely definitely going to be a rough night for Dragon Ball fans. I'm much more partial to Dragon Ball Z Bridge myself, so like, I can't speak as much, but like, without him there wouldn't have been a bridge in the first place, so... So there wasn't really much points of interest there. The only thing that was sad is like we never got to make a water elevator to get out of here, which would have been so useful. I also never ended up making my own beacon because I never actually fought the Wither on this world. Best friend. She's the mastermind behind like a lot of fancier buildings in this world. Pretty much any realm my friend Kat joins, she's the best. Although Griffin's house, I know Griffin did it from like Griffin had a really big house too over there. This wasn't like the extent of my area, because like yeah, I had a lot of farm. There's a few more things. Let's just go this way. Yes, it gets very laggy here, but I have the clay farm, a lot of bamboo, we had mangrove. That's the archer. I need to go on the path further. This was the first mine that was ever built on the server. For this world was my brother tunneled this one. He never came back for it, but I kind of left it up as a little bit of a marker. See, bees. Whose dog is this? Ghost. I don't remember who Ghost belonged to. So, one of my favorite Minecraft content creators actually passed away while this world was still being played. Technoblade. And I tried to commemorate him a little bit, the best I could. So, you know, that was part of the logo that he put on the shirts was the TV for Technoblade. There's torches on the inside, so that is lit up at night. This is the underwater tunnel. You can see the TB throughout the tunnel, which was, you know, wasn't anchored up by much, so it doesn't look like the greatest part. Oh, there's the freaking minecart. But I was also going to be building a kind of like an like a sea view diner, I think was my plan for like right here. But once again, I never finished it. I think I was gonna have like a little market over here, and this is why there are so many posts. This is gonna be like a little marina of sorts. We'll get to that over there in a moment or two, in a little bit. We'll make our way back there. So this was what I called the Palisade, I believe it was. And this is probably one of my most proud creations here is what I have deemed the Billy Kametz Memorial Bridge. For those who don't know, Billy Kametz was a voice actor, also passed away like the same month as Technoblade. Like, Billy Kametz passed at the beginning of the month, and Technoblade passed around like the end of the month. Give me a second. Let me get a bow. This is so much easier to show in a bow without the constant up and down motion. So, every one of these signs has one of the roles that Billy Kamet's played. So, it's still hard to maneuver, but we've got Rising Shield Hero, Persona 5, JoJo's Fire Emblem. This build of the bridge took me a long time because I was trying to find like a decent enough color scheme. But I'm very proud of this build, and cancer does suck. As you guys will definitely see, because this was, I believe it was gonna be like, yeah, Memorial Center. This is where I was gonna put like a bunch of memorials. As you can see, there's a bunch of potatoes here. Pretty easy to guess that that wasn't gonna be the last. That arch wasn't gonna be the last bit for Technoblade. I had. Here, let me just sleep this off here. I was definitely busy building some stuff over here, because this was going to be the pretty much kind of like a memoir hall where people could write about techno or something like that, and we're gonna kind of keep records of people's experiences and enjoyment that Technoblade gave them. But the memorial was originally planned to have a bunch of references to older, well, basically events in the Minecraft community that Technoblade was in, like, and yeah, a lot of them were probably gonna be like Dream SMP. This is before everything got freaking revealed and whatnot. But like, the Red Festival was gonna be a little bit of recreation of that stage. The Potato War heavily represented, because on the trapdoors, we were going to put armor stands with a bunch of yellow dyed leather armor on there and call those like potato minions. I think I was going to try and build his house somewhere. Yeah, I was gonna build the cabin that he had on the Dream SMP over here, but never got to that. Someone built the crown, which was very nice. I think I was also wanting to build the vault. Yeah, I wanted to build the Welcome Home Theseus vault. And then I think there was like one other thing that maybe was going to be built. Oh yeah, we were going to build like a massive statue, and then this is where I think I started. I think, because this was going to be like the feet originally. But we were just going to like add stuff in there. That was a lot of playing, because like I still go back and I'll still rewatch Technoblade videos. Because when I found Technoblade, granted it was through, hilariously, kind of through 5UP and Tubbo. It was, the other deadpan YouTuber I watched, as far as that kind of like dry tone-ish, Tabs was on a hiatus, and, there's a lot of people who were starting to think that they were dead. Tabs wasn't dead. Tabs was just taking a long break. Oh, right. So, I gotta go find a boat again. I know there's boats over here, so that's why I'm coming over here. But yeah, he very enjoyable in some not so enjoyable times, especially with COVID and everything like that going on. But I had a friend back then who also was very into the Dream SMP lore. So for their birthday, I had built them the Lemanberg hot dog van, and I'm gonna say this out front. I don't support Will Pursuit anymore. Not after hearing about all that shit. Yeah, it's like there were some terrible, you know, after with things coming to light. Yeah, there were some terrible people in the Dream SMP, but yeah, it's like story wise, it was pretty good. But this house was designed by my friend Kat for one of my friends at the time and another friend I still have. They have a collection of the axolotls here. I think I stole like some iron or something like that from them a few times. Like after they didn't log on for a long time. But like we were gonna be building an amethyst bridge to the mainland. I think we kind of maybe got like it mostly figured out. They did it. I believe this is where they're gonna build like. Oh yeah, they had a little small hut near where they were keeping an absolutely obnoxious amount of purple sheep. I don't know why they needed so much purple sheep. They didn't really do anything with the purple wool. It was just there. But, you know, I tried to spread out some of the wood types beyond just the farm, so that way, you know, people weren't just going and stealing my stuff all the time. Because, like, my farm was out for community use, a lot of it, but... yeah. Technoblade is one of the only times I ever actually, like, fully cried when a celebrity died. Well, he didn't die, He's just dealing with some desync from the Mortal Coil, because Technoblade never dies. But, you know, I went kind of ham with planting some trees over here. I think there's a village over this way. We'll kind of start over here, and then we'll work our way more towards the community house. And because, like, I'm still trying to remember where some things were on this world, to be completely honest. Like, I don't remember where the end portal is. I don't remember where the ancient city portal is. Because, obviously, we went and did that. You know, unfortunately, the warden doesn't have a unique drop to prove that you killed it. I think my brother was gonna be like taking over the village here and was like gonna be repurposing it for something. But he made this little bridge, which isn't bad. It's not the worst little bridge in the world. This is the little hut I made for a coworker who was building their house and they never finished. Because everybody just kind of stopped playing. One day I do want to either join an SMP, like an actual SMP with lore and stuff like that. I did build them the railway to, well, the walkway to get to the other side of the water. Here, there is the ice tunnel. Actually, you know, let's go use the ice tunnel. Because we can just come back to Griffin. So, for those who don't know what ice boating is, so this connected all the way to my storage, so that way there was an easy way to get to across the spawn area where most people were living. And Griffin's house, they show up like on rare occasion in chat. What's that? I did accidentally kill a horse. At one point. I accidentally killed somebody's horse in a mounted combat skirmish. But their house is built into the ground, which I think is actually pretty cool. Which, because of how the portals were set up, anybody trying to come back got defaulted to the portal in my house. Well, in my storage unit there. So, that's why we built the ice path, is so that way people could actually get... we could get around a lot back to their houses quicker. It helped a bunch. This is our XP machine here. I don't know how this works. I just know there's a lot of redstone involved. That portal breaks several times a second. But it literally pushes pistons with a trident in there, and this is how we get XP for going AFK. And then there is a whole system underneath for sorting it all out. You know, we have the rotten flesh that we took to like clerics, villagers. Gold. You can see we get gold nuggets. We had infinite gold, basically. We had infinite rotten flesh gold, and it was so silly, so obnoxiously dumb. And this is where we had our villagers, so that way we could, we could get books cheaper. This is the basement of another member's house, kind of. This was their farm. They tried to say it was better than mine. It's not. Sorry, I have the best farm on the realm. They do have the best library though, because they immediately went and they would spend 12 to 16 hours at a time on this realm. That's why they have so many dragon heads. They have so many elytras. My friend Kat and I, when we got the ancient city, we were having some problems. We tried to make a deal to get their help to loot it, but they took a lot of the loot, which was kind of like a bit of the broken deal. This was their storage. I don't remember how... They didn't label anything, so that was kind of like, alright. They're going to be building something over here, and that's why there's, like, the random beacon effects. They never got to it. And obviously, there's a bunch of water up above here, which... They had a whole elevator system going. There was also, I don't think they ever put anything up top too. I think it was just like a barren second floor. I think there was gonna be like a tower here for something. I don't remember what. So in this little 3x3, I think this is where World Spawn was. That's my brother's girlfriend's house right there. Somebody was gonna try and build a sky base, obviously. I don't remember who. But they, yeah, this is my brother's girlfriend's house. You know, they have a lot of books and some stuff, but they didn't really log on much. A lot of it was just added in. A lot of sweet berries. Oh, I was gonna try and throw a Christmas party on the realm once, so I started building these candy cane things, and then I stopped. I don't remember why I stopped. I think it was just because I realized nobody was gonna come. This over here, built by Cat, is the community house. There's a little bit of a community farm. There's bunk beds. There was, I believe there was an enchantment table. Yeah, this was a little bit of an enchantment table. Is there anything above, or is this just the roof? This was just the roof. Okay. So it's been so long. I miss playing Minecraft with friends. Oh, they did. I forgot they had the council too. So whenever, hilariously, like I think whenever I updated my maps on that big wall, the maps over here updated as well. But yeah, this is the council, effectively. They had flowers, crops, and I believe this side, which I don't know why they didn't put anything there. Blue axolotls, and then I think there was a problem with like them trying to go into the Nether portal, so that's why that was there. I kind of remember how to get to the fortress on this world. Don't know what was down there. I think that was just a normal mine. Oh, my brother did have a base. Definitely already. He's left quite the impression on like some of my humor. A lot of times I'll make references, like even in regular life, and people won't realize what I'm saying. Alright, so this little castle is my brother's house. And, for a while, he kept clear-cutting everything around it until he stopped logging in. And so I started putting vines to make it look like it was abandoned. I think he logged in like one time, saw them, and it's like, why did you do this? But, yeah, he liked to flaunt some of the things that he had. I don't think there's much on his little second story here. He had a beacon, though, which was a little bit of a flex on me. Because everyone knew that I would just sit there and constantly expand farms or build a storage unit. I wasn't much for combat. We tried at one point to make a skulk farm, and it wasn't working. Let's see if I can actually get see if I can get back to see if I can get to Cat's house, actually. Yeah, so this was my house for those who missed the start of the stream. It was very, very quaint, very little, not much happening. I did have a guest house in case anybody else was gonna like needed temporary lodgings. Originally, this is where I was gonna have my Nether stuff growing, but then I moved some of it over to the main farm. A lot of flowers. A lot of flowers in the entire area. And there's a time where like the horses were just up there too. Now, let's see if I can remember how to get to Cat's house. Because they also had, like, the non-villager. Ah, I remember somebody chicken bombed over here at one point. I think it was the ice path over here. We had to... So this is the portal that led to the community house. And then if you came down here, this is like starting on the way to the Nether Fortress. And I made a couple trips there just because I needed blaze rods and that. I don't have the reflexes to go back there right now. So we had this whole thing. This whole thing going. I think originally there might have been a way to the portal that we had at the ancient city, but I don't remember how far out it was. I think it was like 3,000 blocks. No, it was far because like for a while I kind of had limited everybody to like a 2,000 by 2,000 block bit, so that way we still had unloaded chunks for world creation. So that way. Dying here. Retreat. I think, was it this one? Was it this one? I think it was this. No, this is the village of Mending. Okay. Yeah. So for whatever reason, if we wanted to farm for emeralds, we just wait till there's a pillager that would spawn in that pillager tower with a banner. We'd kill him, and then we'd farm for totems or raids. That house right there has a villager that has mending, so yeah, we kept him pretty reasonably locked up. So I think it was like over this way. Yeah, this is where Cat's place was. I don't remember what's over that way. I really don't. Yeah, this is Cat's area. Like I said, Cat is the best builder on whatever realms I have usually because she doesn't miss with her designs. Like bunk beds. She makes bunk beds and she makes it look easy. Like this giant staircase. I think she hated making the staircase too. There was gonna be a roof over this at one point, but like she is a gifted builder in Minecraft. I want to be able to like co-op stream with her in the future. Hang on, let's see. I think it's that. Hopefully Streamlabs goes and puts that up. Yeah, there we go. So if you want to follow Kat on Twitch, that's her link. You can tell her that I sent you there too. I'll probably get a high pitch Jay. But she plays a lot of like 7 days. She does some Minecraft on occasion. What else she does? She got really into Dredge. I think there's a sequel coming out now too, but it's like even her barns were great. I think this was gonna be your sister's, and I was so tempted to always steal this diamond block. So tempted. It's like you're just putting it on the ground. That's free diamonds. And I think the sister also was building over there for something. But like they had this very well mapped out. So yeah, this is the world from about 2 years ago. We have a lot of carrots too, because when you have infinite gold, you make a lot of carrots for infinite golden carrots. But Cat only built this here because it was close to where the border I had set up was going to be. So, you know, once we had that Deep Dark update with the warden and stuff like that, once that dropped, everybody was just like, boom, out searching. I think 3 ancient cities got found. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. That is pretty much the tour of the old world. I might do another one if I can get the save for an older world that we had. That one I have a Navy destroyer built on. So, yeah. But if you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment in the comments after stream, and then subscribe if you haven't already and you're enjoying the stuff. I'm live almost every day or have something coming out almost every day. Yeah. If you want more Minecraft, please let me know. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!